heck is this? This is 1 out of 560 million. That's more than the Titanic plague dragon. Is that real? That can't be real, is it? Dude, oh my gosh, it is. What the heck? Okay, it has been like, I don't know, 3 minutes since I've been inside of the game. I don't know if they had a moment where obviously the entire thing was just a little whoopsie, but I took advantage of this as soon as possible, and hopefully you guys did as well. There hasn't been any recent resets that I know of currently. It's only been a few minutes, and I already almost maxed out my entire skill tree. So I should be almost finished here in like a few minutes, if that. So we obviously have these few right here, and then we should be done afterwards. Okay, the graveyard. Check out the all-new graveyard. Place gravestones in the graveyard and wait for them to charge. Collect loot. Collect the gravestones from rolling. You never know what you'll dig up. Okay, so we do have to basically roll here. I'm gonna go ahead and roll with this little frog right there. So we're gonna just chill here and see what we end up getting out of this. Yeah, I don't think they did any type of resets, but I am gonna go ahead and just relax here because obviously, you know, at the very beginning of an update, usually we might see some little things here and there. So we'll see what we end up getting. I am really curious about that little thing over there that's like 1 out of like 5 million for whatever reason. Again, usually when we do these types of videos at the very beginning of an update, sometimes these are a common mistake, which are overlooked. But then again, we did have the demonic cat and the demonic dog. So those are two exceptional pets that have existed in the game. And some people do end up having, but end up being removed. So who knows? Maybe perhaps somebody could have the opportunity of actually owning something that's rarer than a Titanic drop. Okay, I don't know what's happening, but now it's 1 out of 86.2 billion. I think that's just a visual bug at this point. There is no way that there's already 49, and that's supposedly the most rarest thing on Pets Go in total existence. Okay, so I had something on the Forever Pack for 50 Robux, and I just want to go ahead and see this, okay? This has been the longest time since we've been inside of the Backrooms in any Pet Sim game. Since last year. So I'm really curious to go ahead and see what we can go ahead and find. Oh, we're at a timer limit. Okay, what are we supposed to do? Wait a minute. Okay, so auto roll. Okay, this is just the base though. Okay, this is just the base. So I think we're able to like maybe perhaps find something a little bit more better than this. Actually, I don't know. Unless this is actually it. What if this is just it? Oh my gosh, I think this just might actually be it. Like the baby version of the Backrooms. Oh my gosh. Okay, I think this is just a little baby Backrooms. Oh, there's breakables here, and okay, so this is breakables dedicated to just being able to hatch in here, I guess. Click? I'm clicking? What does this do? I'm not sure what this does. All I know is you can click. You can actually click it. Okay, so this is the cow room, and I think this is actually it. So this is the Backrooms. We have a miniature version of the Backrooms, but I'm curious. I wonder if there's like actually different variations of the Backrooms, or I'm not 100% sure. We would have to be able to re-enter this again. Okay, so it says we have a few minutes, so I want to see what we're able to get here. So, so the Titanic is down here, but I'm curious, what the heck does that weird thing mean? There's another click button here. Is this a puzzle of some kind? I'm not sure if it is or not. What the heck? Oh my god, it's the Bean Brothers. You have like 6 minutes to figure out what the click the thing buttons do. Okay, I'm risking this for the reasoning I don't know. Okay, so there's no click button thing here that I see. Oh gosh, dude, I'm being timed. I'm being stressed out. Dude, I don't know what this is. There's 2 buttons you can click on. The ominous message on the blog makes it seem like there's something here, but I cannot tell for the life of me if there is or isn't. I actually don't know. Okay, so after some time, I felt like it was, you know, one of those moments where, you know, I obviously had to spend a little bit of Robux to basically go back into the Backrooms. Now, by all means, I'm super duper curious based on what I ended up seeing. I found like 2 buttons, but looking back at my footage, I found an additional button. In total, I found 4 buttons in here, and I'm not 100% sure if it's like a time waster or if it's something that could quite possibly open up something else, which, you know, obviously I highly doubt, but I always like finding these types of things because it's always like one of those things where it's like, what if something could quite possibly happen? Who knows? Now I'm gonna go ahead and speed up this portion of the video because I was in here for the full amount of time that it allowed me to. So you have 6 minutes to basically either 1, choose the following, go ahead and look for a button, or 2, go ahead and hatch. Again, I tried looking everywhere for these buttons. I decided to use the first potion for this, primarily just to see if it's worth your time. Now obviously, if you do have access to go ahead and use a potion, or the capabilities of affording to use these potions to go ahead and do this, then by all means, this is completely up to you. And for those that don't have the ability to come in here as often as you would like, for certain, do not do this. Like, I could just say that right now, like, save your potions for when you want to come in here and hatch. This is why I'm actually doing this, so you guys don't have to feel the need to go ahead and look for yourselves. And obviously, I could come in here anytime I want, and you guys can make that decision whether or not you want to go ahead and do this. So this is the button that I was talking about in particular, the one that was on top of like a higher place on the wall. This is also including the little ghost room, as you can tell right there in the little corner. You can see it right there as well. And everywhere else, I can't seem to find any other buttons. So I'm not sure again if this is just like a bit of a time waster or something that is obviously a little bit more than what we can currently see right now. I also even had to basically not talk during this recording and voice over it just so we can have the game audio all the way up. I also went into free cam as well and I couldn't find anything even with free cam. Wait, that actually says something. What does that say? Under the toast. Hold on. That's the only toast that might say something? Unless it's just a textural thing. No, it went away. I'm curious to see what the heck we're doing here. Okay, so we have the button obviously. Now, I did see something be written under the toast, but I'm not sure if that, you know, obviously it's a texture thing. Obviously, you know, some assets do have text on it and stuff, so it's not a uncommon thing to see that. So, what was that? Okay, so the Bean Brothers. It says something on the toast. Just want to know what it says. Oh my gosh, now it won't let me do it. I gotta do free cam. Something is in the air. What does that even say? Oh, I'm struggling so much to read this and it's bothering me. I don't even care if it has nothing to do with the Backrooms. Wait a minute. SJ is weird. I don't know who SJ is, but that's what the toast says. So now the whole thing with the toast is solved, but now everything else needs to be solved as well. I do have to say this whole room that you're basically seeing is actually the entire room, like the entire little event section here. So there's nothing beyond what you're currently seeing, which I thought was, I thought we were able to do just a little bit more, but that's okay. There's always next week to basically see what's being added to this and maybe perhaps what the buttons could do. Okay, so we're in the cow room again, and I don't see anything here other than moo moo moo. What if I say moo moo? Okay, now I just look stupid saying moo moo inside of the chat and everybody's gonna say like, Vapor Baby, why are you saying moo moo? Okay, so we accomplished basically just finding 4 buttons, and obviously I'm not sure if there's anything else of significance in here other than just those 4 buttons. Clearly there's nothing else. I think this just might be a time waster. You know, my hoverboard scared me so bad just now. I didn't know when you jump that it makes a noise, and I didn't appreciate that because I thought I activated something by pushing the button, and I didn't do anything. Dude, I almost had a heart attack. Okay, and I think just these arrows, I'm not sure if it actually does, you know, signify anything else other than the fact that, you know, dude, I don't think it does do anything. Okay, so the button fiasco is not a thing. It cannot be a thing. So you spawn in, you have arrows here. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 arrows. Click. 1. Okay, we go through here. 2. Then we ignore this because that's not anything. 3. And where's the 4th one? 4. I got apples. Does that do anything? Wait a minute. I got apples. I'm so confused right now. We just got apples from that. Is that real? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that might have just been a coincidence. That was so confusing. I was gonna say like that has to be like a coincidence. You just get apples from that. But what if we start here from legitimacy? Like 1, 2, 3. Then we have to find the ghost room. 4, 4. Okay, yeah, there's nothing. There's nothing here. There cannot be anything here. here? Yeah, no, there's nothing here. Okay, so I think this one's just a bit of a time waster. I know for those that might be wondering if there's like anything to do with these buttons. Honestly, I would love to hear your guys' opinion on the buttons thing because I don't know what's happening. I just got an orange. So I'm not sure if there's like some sort of hidden thing with these, or again, you know, it's maybe just me going crazy and I think there's something going on with the buttons because of the back rooms and stuff. But I would love to see if you guys have any idea what the buttons do, or two, if you guys found any other buttons inside of the event. And remember, if you want to enter the back rooms, make sure you roll your pets. And obviously, take advantage of the gravestone section. I got to fill them all up, so now I can go ahead and basically claim and see what we can get out of it. I actually have no idea what we're getting out of this, I'll be honest. I don't even know what we got out of that, I'll be real. But we'll keep placing gravestones down. Oh no, that was it. Okay, let's see what we can get out of this, right? If I were to click on this, what do we get? We were to claim something, what did we get? I actually have absolutely no idea what we were able to get. Contest points. Okay, so see, that's the power of reading, guys. The power of reading and the power of the buttons inside of the back rooms. And that's pretty much it for me for now. Okay, bye.